Greetings and salivations, everyone. I'm Krista. This is Fisher. Welcome to C-Rad. Today we're giving you an up-close look at the Grogu Series 2 Gacha toys. So stay tuned.
C-Rad.
Hi, everybody. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome. We hope everyone's doing totally rad today. I think it's a little over a year ago I did a video on these little toys from Japan called Gacha Capsule Toys, little tiny things. So over in Japan, they have pretty much like game machines where you do something and you win a prize in a little capsule, and they had 4 different Grogu ones last year. Well, they came out with a series 2, so we have all 4 here. We're gonna give you an up-close look at them, show you how you can mix and match them, give you the details, and of course, rate them on our scale of totally bad to totally rad. So Fisher, I'm gonna have to set you to the side. You good with that?
I'm good with that.
Alright, my little dude. Boop. We will see you in a little bit. So, of course, I haven't been over to Japan, so I had them sent to me. They are super adorable. They usually come in a little capsule. The person I got them from did not send the capsule, but I knew that was going to be the case. But they did send all the little Grogus, nicely bubble wrapped in a bag. They also sent all of the little inserts that were in the different toys. So I have all of the inserts officially. But you only need one because one shows you all of the different ones. So, super adorable. He's got one where he's wearing the Beskar. There is an IG-12 one with a soup bowl that can be converted, which I'll show you here shortly. And then he's got the little wrist rocket or a little thing with the Mythosaur necklace. These, I think, are a little bit more involved than the first set because there's all kinds of things you can do to mix and match them to make these 4 toys into more than 4 toys, 5 or 6 different things that you can do with it. But I'm gonna have to hold this to the side because it's going to show me how to put together the IG-12 because nothing came put together. But I noticed as I was taking the package apart, there's a lot of little pieces. So, like I said, these are a little bit more involved than the last ones. But we're going to start with just plain old little Grogu. He's so cute. I love the faces on these. And they're not like the little vending machine toys that you get here in the US. These are pretty solid. They do not feel like a cheap plastic. They do come apart super easy, but that is so you can mix and match things. Yeah, even little Grogu's head comes off super easy. But again, so you can mix and match the different Grogus and accessories with each other. So we are actually going to start with this one. This is the one that comes with the little wrist rocket or the little Mythosaur necklace. So let's start with that Mythosaur necklace. So that comes on a little collar. And then we'll just have to change the little collar out here on Grogu. Sorry, buddy. So I got the head off, and then you just pull the collar off. Super easy, and then this one just slides on in its place. So Grogu's got his little Mythosaur necklace, and then the head just easily pops right on. Now these do fall apart really easy, so they're not really meant to be played with. They're more of a display item, but super cute with his necklace there. The other piece is his actual entire arm with the little wrist rocket on there. So this arm keeps wanting to come off anyway. So we will put that arm onto Grogu. Super easy. So he's got his little rocket. He can shoot. Includes the hand. Look at the details on it. Super adorable. And this arm's kind of being a bugger. There we go. This arm lifts and goes down really easy, but it also feels like it wants to fall off super easy too. But that is the first one. How cute is he? He's awesome. The next one is Grogu in his Beskar. This one comes with his little eyes closed. Super, super cute. He's got his armor, he's got his rondelle, his robe is open, his arms are super sensitive. This little hand keeps wanting to come out here, so push it back in there, but they do turn. The hands do come out of these. Actually, this one's not, just this one, for some odd reason, wants to come out. But the good thing is, if you don't want the little closed-eyed Grogu on this one, you can take the head off of the other one. Fits right on there. And then you've got Grogu in his Beskar, wide awake, walking around. But for some reason, this head comes with this body. But hey, it's okay because there's another use for this head later. And then the next one, this is the one that you can use with the little soup bowl. Change hands here. So the soup bowl comes with a lot of things, including one of the tiniest Grogu hands I've ever seen, holding a spoon. So maybe that's why you can use that arm where that hand was coming out. You can use that for the soup bowl, maybe. I have it as this one right now. He does also have a little squid that is supposed to be able to go on his face. Let me see if I can get it on there. It doesn't look like it holds on. Okay, there's a little thing there that might go into Grogu's mouth is open on this one. This has like a little spot that where if you lift it the right way, stick it in there the right way, it might go on. It might actually be easier if I take his little head off. Sorry, dude. Oh yeah. Now it sticks right on there. And he's got the squid on his face. I love it, guys. And I guess this is supposed to be... Oh, I see. This isn't a little soup bowl. This is the little soup bowl. It's teeny tiny. There we go. Now it makes more sense. And then the other thing that I thought was the bowl is something else. But I want to see... Do one of your hands come off here? Aha! His hand does pull out. Super easy. See if we can get his other hand in here. I'm not sure if I changed the correct hand or not. We'll find out. I had not changed the correct hand, so it's supposed to be that hand. And then the little soup bowl. Super cute. I love it. Now the other thing that comes with it is actually the seeing stone. I didn't even think about it. I thought it was, you know, used as the bowl one way and the seeing stone the other way, which I guess you could if you want a huge bowl of soup. But he's in the position for the seeing stone. So let me take your spoon out here. Put your other hand back in. They do come in and out really super easy. Just right back in the hole there. Take your squid off. And then he can sit on top of the seeing stone. And if you want a more authentic look, you can take the head off of this one and then put on the one with the eyes closed, and you've got little meditating Grogu. How adorable is that, guys? I love this set so much. But I put him back together because the last thing we have is the big IG-12, and the Grogu is supposed to sit inside. I'm not sure which body sits inside. So let's figure this IG-12 out. IG does come in a lot of pieces. His head here, his body, his front body, and he's got some extra Grogu arms. I think those are the ones that can hold on to the little controls. So yeah, let's figure this guy out. I know the directions show me how to do it, but guess what, guys? I don't have my glasses, so we are kind of winging it here. But there's two little prongs on the back piece there and two little holes there. So my guess is that it just goes together like that. And then it looks like the head is just gonna go on here. Oh yeah, they make this one super easy. Let's see, arms. Yep, there's little pegs on each side for his arms. Ooh, his arms have some articulation too. So it's not a full body IG, it's just the bust. But one arm on each side. So IG goes together really super well. So I'm gonna guess it's the sitting one that goes inside, and I think I might have to take that off to get Grogu inside of there, because you gotta make sure his ears fit. They have to go, there's little spots in him that the ears usually fit in, but the sitting one fits in there perfectly. Let's see, dude. Can we get you together? It looks like he's gonna stick out a little bit. You can't get him back in there with his ears really well. Even though in the picture it shows that his ears are in there. So I'm gonna have to play with that and figure out how to get his ears in there. But of course he's got the other arms too. Maybe if I change the arms. So change the arms out. These arms are actually longer. So now it looks like he's holding the controls. Now let's figure out how to get his ears inside of there. And I think I actually figured that out. So taking his arms back off, taking his head off. This front little part comes off. So I think if we attach that first, the back, and then this part over his ears. Aha! Yep, that part over his ears. Then put the head on, then put the arms on. Then we should be correct. Get the right arms on the right sides. The details on this IG are really cool. There we go. Right arms, right sides. We've got Grogu and IG working the controllers. So super fun. The IG's head can spin. And again, look at the details on that. That's really, really cute. So I was super excited when I saw that these were coming out, that of course I had to run online to see where I could get them. People have them on Mercari, shipping from Japan. So shipping's the biggest issue on these. Cost-wise, they're not too bad. People are selling them singly, where you can get like this one for like 10 bucks, this one for like 12 to 15. I got the whole set for like $23. And then the shipping was about 18. So you also have to look at the international shipping on these. But the people I bought them from ship them super fast. I've had things take a month or two coming from Mercari, Japan. These were here less than 2 weeks, guys. I was super, super impressed with that. And now I'm glad I have the entire complete set. If you go on Mercari, just search Gacha, G-A-C-H-A, Grogu, and it should bring all those up as long as you have the Japan. You can check US. Sometimes people get them over here in the US and do sell them, but most of these are coming directly from Japan, which I'm good with. And if you're lucky enough to be going to Japan for Star Wars Celebration, maybe you can snag some there. To all my friends, have a blast. I will be living through you all vicariously. But rating this set on our scale of totally bad to totally rad, definitely a totally rad. And I will be adding these over on my shelves so that they're all kind of sitting in one place. And I love them. I adore them. And I will be taking a picture of them so that you can get a better up-close look, and I will hopefully post that on my Instagram and my Facebook, so definitely check those out. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more awesome and totally rad things in the future, please subscribe to our channel and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss seeing us. And I guess there's only one thing left to say, alright guys? We'll see ya later.